Tacky and the Winter Games. By Helen Lesser, with illustrations by Lynn Munsinger. A huff and a puff, and a huff and a puff, and a huff and a puff. What's happening? Blared Tacky the penguin as he came across his companions, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. We're huff, training, puff, they replied. Training? Wondered Tacky hopefully. As in choo-choo? No, training, like athletes. The Winter Games are coming and we must be in shape to win, win, win. Looking closely at Tacky, not the fittest of birds, they added, let's get going. So the penguins trained. They raced up steep hills. They jumped rope. They did 100 sit-ups a day. They lifted weights. They rode bikes. They ate special training meals. They kept strict training hours. Most of all, they practiced their events. Bob sledless racing, ski jumping, speed skating, and finally, after weeks of work, Team Nice Icyland was ready for the long waddle to the Winter Games. Off they went. Rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. The athletes marched into the stadium for the opening ceremonies. Teams had come from far and wide. They came from the highlands, the lowlands, the funlands, and of course, the nice icy land. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat, on they marched. Ratty-tatty-tatty boomby, ratty-tatty boom, hey! Tacky marched to a different drummer. For the big show, the penguins all join in singing the Winter Games anthem. With our beaks held high and our bellies held low, we'll do our best in the ice and snow, with a yodel-waddle-ho and a yodel-waddle-hee. May the best team win, and let's hope it's we. After lighting the torch and exchanging high flippers as a sign of friendship, the athletes filed out past a display of medals, medals to dream about. The sun rose, eager penguins prepared for the first event, the bobsledless race. Little webbed feet wrapped around big penguin tummies, pop, they were off. Tacky was way off. Looking at the wonderful hill before him, he cried, "Great for belly sliding!" With that, he charged under his surprised teammates and sped them down, crossing the finish line in record time. But wait, the official announced, this is a bobsled-less race. You have a bobsled. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect tried to explain that it was not a bobsled, it was a penguin. Doesn't look much like a penguin, said the official, examining Tacky. Not much like a bobsled either. Don't know what it is. Anyway, no medals for you. Illegal equipment. So, no medals for Team Nice Icyland yet. In the afternoon, the athletes strapped frozen fish on their feet for the ski jumping event. While the jumpers waited for their turns, Tacky spent just a few moments in the hut toasting his toast by the fire. Weren't winter sports wonderful? Swoop, plop, swoop, plop, swoop, plop. One after another, the athletes made graceful jumps and lovely landings. Plippy, ploppy, plippy, ploppy. What was that? Tacky's fish had become thawed by the warmth of the fire and were now flopping wildly. He made a higher jump than he had intended, and lots of landings. No medals for Team Nice Icyland yet. That evening, the speed skating relay was the final event. Last chance, Tacky, warned Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, who looked mighty aerodynamic in their costumes. Tacky looked mighty, well, tacky. The other teams had already finished and their times were very fast. Now it was Team Nice Icyland's turn. Pop! Off they went. One by one, Tacky's companions took a turn around the rink. Goodly passed the baton to Lovely, who passed the baton to Angel, who passed the baton to Neatly, who passed the baton to Perfect, who passed the baton to Tacky, who said thank you and ate it. Ate it? Ate it. Well, it looked like a hot dog. His companions wailed, You You ate the baton!" And in frustration, they began to chase him around the rink. "Tag?" cried Tacky. He loved nothing better than a good game of tag. So he skated faster and faster and faster and faster and barreled across the finish line in record time. But wait, had Team Nice Icy Land really won? Did Tacky have the baton? Without the baton, Team Nice Icy Land would be disqualified. Out came the medics. Off went Tacky on the stretcher and under the eye of the big x-ray machine. They x-rayed his bottom portion. Nope, nothing there. They x-rayed his top. Certainly nothing there. They x-rayed his middle, and yes, there it was. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly and perfect, hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. Okay, so now that you've heard this great story, come to any branch of the Oshawa Public Library and tell them that you've heard this secret reward code, and you can get $4 off any ticket for an upcoming Oshawa Generals game. You can also win one of these great Oshawa Generals autographed jerseys or any number of other prizes. And here is the secret code reward number: 6111. So remember that, 6111. That is your special rewards code number.
Wasn't that fun? The possibilities are endless when you read, dream, and achieve. Now that you've shared this wonderful story with us, we want to see you. Come visit any branch of the Oshawa Public Libraries and tell us that you heard the secret reward code, and we'll give you a voucher for $4 off the regular ticket price of an upcoming Oshawa Generals game, plus a ballot for an autographed Oshawa Generals jersey and other exciting prizes. We'll even give you a Oshawa Generals photo card just for joining us today as a special thanks. The Oshawa Public Libraries, the Oshawa Generals Hockey Club, and all of our new friends that you'll meet right here want you to read, dream, and achieve. Stay tuned for more stories. You won't want to miss them.